Welcome to our Global Governance 2025 final year ceremony. And especially welcome to our beautiful Villa Mondragone. Let me say to begin with how grateful we are to our University of Rome Tor Vergata. The support we receive every year from all the structures of the university, and in particular from all the branches of the administrative staff, allows us every year to push further in our drive for improvement. If we are here today in our Villa Mondragone, it is because we have been blessed by some institutions supporting us for this specific event. We are all very grateful to P&G SGR for their very generous financial help. Thank you to Luca Pegiani from the bottom of our heart. But also thank you to all the GG3, GG2, GG1 who have worked tirelessly in this final year to fundraise essential resources for today. Your teamwork, with smile and grace, has embodied the values of global governance. Please give yourself now a big round of applause. And thank you again to our fantastic Alumni Association for its constant presence. For today, for yesterday, for tomorrow, I thank its president, Daniele Nardis, and the whole board for what has been done during the second year of their mandate. The Alumni Association is growing every year readier to tremendously support our program and our GGs. We will hear from Daniele in just a few minutes. This academic year has shaken, in a hard way, our community. We lost two beloved students of global governance. First, Davide Marinali, a GG graduate, then Marco Livorti, GG1, here today remembered again by his friends. We have prayed for them in the Botanical Garden and in the Faculty of Economics, respectively, joining hands with their beloved parents. A famous poet wrote that we do not know the ways of the wind and the unforeseen forces that govern the processes of life. But we know how not to forget. You know how not to forget. You have showed all of this in the strongest way this year. Since you don't want to forget, you found ways not to forget. The Friends for Marco initiative, with the support of the Don Luigi Di Liegro Foundation, which we thank you to Luigina Di Liegro, is one glaring example of the candle you have lighted together in the moment of darkness, and that shines strong and protected against all ways of the wind. I am also grateful to the Associazione di Promozione Sociale Sportiva Agostino Di Bartolomei for its incredibly generous support. Thank you to Luca Di Bartolomei. And to the staff of our Faculty of Medicine of Tor Vergata University sustaining our joint effort for students' well-being. You were truly together, close companions in these past 3 years. Together, GG3, while preserving and enriching your identity with the other. Together, to make you become the many that are needed to help those in need. There are so many times when you will be called to change through your ideals, through your passions, through your deeds, the world around you for the better. Don't ever believe that it's going to be easy, it will never be, but especially don't ever think that it's going to be impossible. Inclusivity is a word that we cherish at Global Governance. Keep it high in your priorities wherever you will go. Today you will hear the words of a respected academic, Professor Delia Ferri, who has studied all her life and fought for anti-discrimination and equality, accessibility, social inclusion, and broader disability policies. In your daily life, you will be able to contribute to these issues in so many important ways, always guided by your values. Thank you, Professor Ferri, for being with us today. Today is a day of celebration for Global Governance. We are celebrating the GG students, which we call, for the last time, GG3, where 3 stands for third year. Let me first gladly acknowledge here the presence of so many representatives of first and second year students of GG and of the alumni. Them being here is understood as a sign of friendship, but also of respect for what our GG3s have done for the greater good of our program and its values. GG3, you expressed your wishes to belong to this course in the early months of 2022. That's more than 3 years ago. You were different then, we know it. We know it because we have seen you grow daily in front of our eyes beautifully. But some things never change. The values you embodied then, the culture you brought, of your continent, your country, your city, your family, enriched us and will always be part of who you are. This is why we decided it is worth remembering how you were then and what has remained of that then. Indeed, when you will be greeted today by our members of the University Committee, each one representing one of the schools of the University of Rome Tor Vergata, Professor Andrea Buratti from the School of Law, Professor Giulia Costa from the School of Engineering, Professor Sandro Mancinelli from the School of Medicine, Professor Lorenzo Perilli from the School of Humanities, Professor Alessio Porretta from the School of Sciences, together with our honorary guest, Professor Ferri, you will see on the screen a picture and a quote of yours, a citation. The picture is of 2022. The quote comes from your student Facebook, written in the summer, again, of 2022. Nothing too personal. It's just a testimony of your happiness to join and your expectations at the time. Take several moments today, but especially in the next few weeks, to cherish and build on all the memories of these years that you have passed at Global Governance. Today is a day of celebration, as I said, of great happiness, a celebration of your specialness. You are very special, each one of you. You are very special to us. Each one of you, for us, has a name, a personality, a trait. Of each one of you, we treasure so many memories. We will hear later some of you, the valedictorians, Nivisha, Giulia Maria, Rebecca, give your side of the story. I gather there is also a surprise in the final part of the event. As for me, current director of the course, let me here just thank, sincerely, on behalf of the teachers of Global Governance and of the staff, the ones who have represented you tirelessly, especially in times of trouble. And we know that there were many times of trouble. but always with the sense of belonging to an institution that only through constructive internal debate and confrontation can continue to grow. Amin and Giulia Maria, your representative, by thanking them, we thank all of you. Thank you guys for this wonderful job. Thank you guys. The class that we let go today was composed of 127 students. 76 of them graduated a few days ago. 51 of them will graduate before the end of the academic year. A tremendous achievement for all of them in these difficult times. For us, the teachers, for the staff, an achievement to be celebrated with each one of you. Let me also add the contribution of our dual degree students from UPEC, who have further enriched the diversity of your class. All 127 have formed an incredible team, and they will be celebrated today as they have lived in Tor Vergata together. Together you have created new initiatives, you have strengthened the old ones, you have changed the program for the better. Bravissime, bravissime. Speaking of old initiatives, there is one tradition that those who came before you have created several years ago, so important for global governance. Exactly 4 years and 2 months ago, we were approached by a former GG3 student, now an alumna, asking to plant a tree each year for the graduates. That's the expression she used. We always wanted to get a small tree to watch it grow with us. Luckily enough, Tor Vergata, among its many locations, prides itself on owning a beautiful and extended botanical garden. We contacted the staff. They were enthusiastic about the idea. Thank you to Professor Braia of the Botanical Garden. The then GG3s organized a fundraising among them, with which money they purchased at the time a small oak tree. Since then, every year in December, for our Christmas wishes, on a so far incredibly and unexpectedly sunny day, we check the growing trees planted, and then we plant a new tree. I know that you GG3 will follow this tradition. We will plant it together. Come back, please, at the beginning, at the end of December, close to Christmas time. Since we are speaking of nature, let me just remind you, hoping that you have not forgotten when we started, about your mountain, the one you have climbed. It has been a difficult journey to reach the top of the mountain. But now that you're there, at the top of the mountain, after so many efforts, enduring strong and repeated hardships, and you have now this incredible view of the beautiful valley below you, of the future ahead of you, use your imagination to plan ahead what to do with this power that you have earned. Because this is what you have done in these 3 years at GG. Through your efforts and sacrifices, you have empowered yourself. To never forget, wear this medal that you have now on your chest proudly every day of your life. But that is obviously not all there is. Power alone is only scary. With power comes responsibility. As one of my favorite actors used to say in a movie, I know I say it every year, but it's important to say it again, Sean Connery, sometimes winning a medal is easier than wearing it. Use this power to leave a trace of beauty on this earth. Use it well wherever you may end up in your professional and social life. So now comes the time of the thank yous. GG3, allow me to do some thank yous on your behalf. First of all, the most important one. The thank you to the ones who have really made it possible for you to conquer the top of the mountain, to the ones that have cheered for you, to the ones that will always cheer for you, to the ones that have made so many sacrifices themselves to see you here today. your family members, those who are here today and those who could not make it but cheer for you from wherever they are, alle vostre famiglie. Second, let me thank also on your behalf those who more than anyone else have endured with graciousness, passion and commitment the hard task of standing by you with affection, patience, a lot of patience sometimes, and care for 3 long years. Patrizia Marta, Valeria Bucci, Asadea Ariani, Lenia Catocchi, e Antonino Zappula, the staff of Global Governance. We would also like to thank a person who has fundamentally helped with the wisdom of his advice and his relentless backing the construction of this course, not to be interrupted but solidified. Ambassador Massolo, chairman of our prestigious strategic committee, whose members here I salute today. I see that there are many there, many friends, from whom we will hear online. Ambassador, I hope you can hear us in a few minutes. Thank you, Ambassador Massolo, for always believing so much in this project, allowing it to fly high. Your thank, Gigi, also goes, I'm sure, to the many institutions that support us in the various internships and initiative programs that we have been able to create in the hope of professionalizing further our students. Some of these institutional relations grow and become partnerships of great value. I wish, for example, to thank the Diplomacy Festival, Venice International University, the Ecolars Consortium, UPEC, Paris Créteil, and Intesa San Paolo for its immensely prestigious Global Governance Visiting Professor Chair, Fondazione Aurora, and SAS. Last, but certainly not least, thank you again on your behalf to all the incredible GG teachers that have made this program so strong, constantly aiming at improving themselves through you and through their willingness to engage in a new revolutionary interdisciplinary life. It has been a huge challenge, and their commitment to face it every day is something you wish, I am sure, to recognize publicly to your teachers, guys. So, at the end of today's ceremony, we will have to let our GGG Global Governance graduates leave. We have protected and assisted you as much as we could. But now you are ready to go and fly to new destinations. We shall not be sad. We will see you again. Just like we see daily so many alumni. We will see you again, and your lives unfolding, I am sure, will enrich the value of our GG project. You will become ambassadors of global governance and will make our reputation grow, just like your next to come tree in the botanical garden will grow. So take a deep breath, savor this moment before flying away, feel it inside, and rejoice. GG3 tonight, when you leave at 8 p.m. sharp for your new journey, please carry with you these 4 essential things for your future trip. The pride for having succeeded, the curiosity for and openness to what is different from you, your roots, and obviously, the global governance T-shirt. Thank you so much, Gigi.